Improving your business by 1% every day is like eating your vegetables and going to the gym. Over time, that daily routine builds a healthy, sustainable system that runs like clockwork. But sometimes, eating your vegetables isn't enough. Take Siam Fastpack, an e-commerce warehouse that suddenly found itself staring down an order backlog of 20,000 packages. The phones are ringing off the hook and customers are furious. If you try to solve a bottleneck this massive using standard corporate procedures, forming a committee, scheduling weekly check-ins, drafting 20 slides of bullet points, your company will be dead before the second meeting. When you are in crisis mode, you need a different tool. You need a Kaizen Blitz. This is a specialized 5-day operation where you deploy a strike team to completely dismantle a bottleneck. While those slow, incremental tweaks are great for preventing long-term decay, an immediate threat to your business requires an entirely different methodology, one built entirely for speed and survival. Before you can launch a Kaizen Blitz, you have to follow a strict set of rules. First is absolute dedication. The chosen team is pulled completely out of their daily jobs. For the next 120 hours, they do not answer emails and they do not take client calls. Second, the team has to be cross-functional. You pull people from the warehouse floor, IT, purchasing, and quality control and put them in the exact same room. If a decision needs to be made, it gets made right then and there. No waiting for another department to sign off. Third, you hand this team a stack of petty cash. If they need to run out and buy PVC pipes or zip ties to build a new workstation, they do it instantly. Bypassing the standard procurement process removes a massive speed bump. These requirements might sound extreme to a traditional HR department, but they are the strict architectural foundation you need to enable rapid, physical change on the factory floor. The clock starts on day 1, and the team bypasses the conference room completely. They go straight to the Gemba, the physical front line, to observe the failure with their own eyes. Standing on the floor with a stopwatch, they find the root cause: massive wasted motion. A single worker constantly walks back and forth. On day 2, they grab paper and pencil and map out a tight U-shaped cellular layout, putting every material in reach. You simply cannot spot a physical bottleneck by looking at a spreadsheet from 3 floors up. Accurate diagnosis requires you to map the invisible waste exactly where the work is happening. By day 3, the team enters a phase called tristorming. They physically tear the current line apart and shift heavy machinery around. They build custom gravity racks, prioritizing immediate action. The rule today is to try it first and worry about making it pretty later. Day 4 is the pilot run. When they turn the system on, things immediately get stuck. Wires tangle together and boxes jam. Instead of scheduling a meeting, the team solves the problems in real time with zip ties and duct tape until the line flows smoothly. With the new system tuned, they bring out the stopwatch again. The time to pack a single box drops from 3 minutes to just 45 seconds. As the 120 hours wrap up on day 5, the team establishes the new standard operating procedure. They bring the CEO down to the factory floor, and the team trains the CEO on how to run the newly organized line. True operational innovation is messy. It requires getting your hands dirty and prioritizing immediate physical action over perfect theoretical planning. The final results of this 5-day sprint speak for themselves. Siam Fastpack clears their backlog and survives the crisis by increasing their total output capacity by 400%, all without expanding their footprint or hiring a single extra worker. Handing frontline workers the literal power to saw a table in half or relocate a machine changes their relationship to the job. When the team designs their own floor plan, they move from simply executing a process to owning the design of the work itself. There is a catch, though. Human nature is stubborn. Once the adrenaline of the blitz wears off, workers will naturally start drifting back toward their old, inefficient habits. To stop that drift, companies have to enforce a process called SDCA: standardize, do, check, act. This means conducting strict audits at 30, 60, and 90 days to physically lock the new system in place. A Kaizen Blitz provides the emergency intervention required to survive a crisis. But the discipline of the follow-up audit is what prevents the old, inefficient habits from creeping back in.